Hey guys, so I brought you a little bit closer tonight because we are going to be doing a first impressions / review of the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette volume 2. Guys, when I saw this palette, my daughter may or may not have gotten into it, as you can see in this shade and this one. No big deal. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick 4 shades and swatch them for you on my arm. And then I'm going to do one look on this eye and one look on this one, just so we can use as many colors as we possibly can. So first I want to pick 4 colors that really are just like, you have to try these. So I think the first one I want to try is this one right here. It's called Get Ready With Me, or GRWM. Ooh. The next one I want to try is Empowered, which is this shade right here. Oh, guys. The next one I want to try is Paolo, which is this one. Ooh. And let's find a matte. Let's go with Living My Best, which is this True Red right here. Huh. And let's put them on my arm. So the first one, obviously, is Get Ready With Me. Oh, that is pigmented, guys. This next one is Empowered. These metallics, guys. Oh. This next one is Paolo. And then Living My Best. Wow. Guys, Jaclyn ain't playing this time, apparently, because those are stunning. Go ahead and wipe that off before I get it all in my pants and my shirt, and then I have to spray and wash it and all the mom things. But so far, I'm super excited to try this. So obviously I brought you guys in closer than I normally would, just so you guys can see a little bit better of what I'm doing. I did prime my eyes with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and I love this. I love this. It's a little sample that I got, but it's so good. So, with that being said, obviously I'm one of those people, I just like to fly and hope that I come out with something good. So let's go ahead and just start it out. So I've decided that I'm not going to do a neutral look. I will save that for another video. If you guys want to see it, feel free to comment down below. But I think I really want to do a purple and red look on this eye, and then a pink and yellow on this one, because I'm a bright color girl. I love them. So first I'm going to jump in with the Jeffree Star 8 brush, just this fluffy pink brush here. And let's go ahead, and I'm just going to jump in to this Living My Best Life. And I'm going to put it in my outer corner here. Oh, wow. Guys. I was not, like, I knew it was pigmented, but I didn't know it was pigmented. So we're just going to drag it out just a little, just because there's a lot on this brush. And I've noticed that as far as getting eyeshadows to be more pigmented, the best trick that I have learned is, instead of using your windshield washer motions that you normally would use, is if you pat. Because if you pat, then you're literally distributing all the pigment that's already on this brush. So we're dragging it out all the way as much as we can. And we'll soften it up more just because, guys, that is one dip. One dip, and there's that much pigment on this brush still. I'm not one that usually does a whole lot of dragged out looks like this, so this is going to be a whole new ball game for me. But with that being said, we are going to dip back in to Living My Best and just kind of build it right there. Just darken it a little bit. And so, that Living My Best, guys. And there is some fallout. I'm not someone that really cares too terribly much about fallout. Most of the time I do my eyes first. Tonight, for whatever reason, I decided not to. But next, I want to go into the shade Not My Journey, which is this one right here. And we're going to take it and just put it right in that red. Kind of blend it in towards the inner corner here. You will hear influencers who have ever created their own line tell you reds and purples are the hardest shades to make, especially as a cruelty-free brand, because most shades that are purple or red have carmine in them, and carmine is a bug, so it is usually not a cruelty-free product. So you know that Jaclyn had to put in some work to be able to make these, because this color. Next, I'm gonna go in with just another little fluffy brush here, and I'm actually going to go into this shade here, and it's called Therapy Sesh. It's just a little bit lighter purple, and I'm gonna take it and put it right here. And of course it's going to go into that darker purple just to give just a little bit. That purple is probably my favorite of this whole So with that being said, I'm actually going to take some concealer. Shout out to Ivy in Makeup Heaven for letting me get this off of her. I'm obsessed. I'm going to take this on a concealer brush, and I'm actually going to cut out the about 3/4 of my crease, just so we can add some shimmer to it. And it doesn't take a whole lot. This is all I'm putting on, and that's honestly, that's probably too much, but we're gonna make it work. So now that we've cut that, I'm actually going to take the leftover here and just kind of clean up around where I drug it out just a little tiny bit too far. And too low. And like I said, normally I would have not done my face yet, so it wouldn't be such a big deal. I could honestly probably just take a makeup wipe and wipe it off. But my full face is already done, so we work with what we have. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, so now eyelids cut just the way I want it. Outer part cleaned up just enough to make me happy. So now we're going to go in with a shimmer. And I actually think that I want to take Empowered and Palo together. So we're going to take both of these shimmers, but obviously I say together, but I don't actually mean together, but I want to use both of them. So the first one I'm going into is Empowered, that maroon shimmer shade. And we're just going to take it and put it right there. And I'm one of those people that if a brush doesn't work, I will not use setting spray. I would much rather go in with my finger because I don't like the way that setting spray makes my palette feel. I don't like the way it makes the pans look. So I'm more of a, we're gonna do it with the finger in any way possible to not have to use setting spray. But this color, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but it's super pretty. And so next we're going to go in with the shade Palo, and I'm actually just going to use the opposite side of the same brush, and we're going to dip into that and put it on the rest of the eye. And there is a method to my madness as to why I am using the same brush, and that being is that now I can just kind of go back and forth here and blend them to where they just kind of go seamlessly together. So now I'm actually going to take the brush that I had the Living My Best on, and I'm just going to kind of blend that and Empowered together. And so now it's kind of that seamless look. So next we're going to do the under eye. And on the under eye, I actually think I want to take Living My Best and kind of drag it along just to kind of give it that smoky look. And I'm only going to take it about part way. And the reason being is next I want to go in with this shade, which is called Heart On. And I want to take it on the same brush and just go the rest of the way in. Because I want to use as many shades as possible without making this look absolutely terrible. So now we're going to go in for that inner corner. And for the inner corner, I'm going to use my handy dandy pencil brush, my go-to when it comes to stuff like this. And I actually want to take the shade here, I'm In It, which is a whitish pink shimmer with like a pink and purple reflect. We're just going to put that all in. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm loving this. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to put some mascara and some eyeliner on. Okay, so we are back. Here is the finished look of the first eye. I am in love, guys. I love the way that this looks. I love the way it blended. Now, like I said, I wanted to do this eye in like a purple or a pink, orange, yellow. We have plenty of colors for that. So I want to first, I just want to take this fluffy brush and we're just going to go ahead and jump in to No Joke. So we're going to jump into that yellow shade and we're going to start on the inner corner. And we're going to make this super, super, super bright. That yellow is really pretty. Yellows are such a hard shade to work with because you can never get them as pigmented as you want them, no matter what. And it's hard to find a true yellow, and that is what this is. It's a very, very true tone yellow. It's not green. It's just beautiful. And I am blending it up higher just because on this eye, we're not going to smoke it out like we did the other. So we have our yellow right there, and I love it. So next color I want to jump into, I think, is Positivity, which is this corally color. And I'm going to take it and put it right underneath. And the reason I want to do that is because I love coral and yellow together. It makes like the prettiest orange color when they overlap. And I think that that is just, that is just it. I'm going to go ahead and take that all the way through the crease down to the outer corner. Make sure it's real good and blended. So far, guys, I 110% love the way every single one of these shades is working. It's super, super nice. I'm not having a whole lot of issues as far as blending goes, and that makes me really happy because there are some that you just have to work extra hard to use. Not that that's a bad thing, but why would you want to do that when there's other palettes that you don't have to do that with? So next, I think I want to go into the shade Tipsy Girl, which is this hot pink right here. And I'm going to take it on the JS8, just that fluffy brush that we used on the other eye. And I just want to take it and just start patting it along here. Just to where it's going to blend into that yellow and really make the eye pop. And I love the way that this color is blending into the positivity, that coral color. It looks really nice. It looks really natural. And it looks like it was meant to be like that, which I think is super, super cool. So we now have 3 shades on that eye. And I think the next shade that I actually want to go into is going to be this shade right here. It's called My Man. And I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush still, but not as fluffy, the same one that we used on Not My Journey, which is that JS9, that fluffy brush. And we're going to dip in to My Man right there. And I'm going to take it, and honestly, I just want to use it on the outer corner here, just to kind of, you know, marry this look all together. And I'm blending it up into that pink that we already have here. And I'm doing this just, like I said, just so 1, we can use as many colors as we can, and 2, I think it'll marry everything together and make it look really, really nice once the whole look is done. So we have that right there. And I think I'm actually going to take it. I'm going to put it on the inner corner as well. And kind of go for a sort of halo eye. So we have almost complete look. And so now I'm going to take my concealer brush, and it's still got leftover concealer on it. And we're just going to kind of just right through there. Just gonna take what's left over, kind of carve us out a spot to where we could put just a little bit of shimmer. It doesn't take a whole lot. Leftovers, completely fine. And I think I actually want to use my finger for this one, and I want to go into the shade Talia, which is this pure gold shade. And I want to take it on my finger and just put it on. Oh, guys, that is so pretty. I'm dead. Was not in the slightest expecting that. Kind of marry those together. Oh my, that's pretty. I really like that. My day is made now because that gold is just so pretty. Now I'm gonna go and do the bottom, and I think for the bottom I just want to go back into Tipsy Girl just because it got a little muted when we added that orange. So you gotta add some pink back. Got us looking like a sunset. Cool. So now the inner corner, which is something I can't go without it. So for this one, I've been sitting here since I started doing this look, trying to figure out what color I wanted to put in the inner corner. And I'll be 100% honest, I kind of want to put this Rider Diamonds in the corner, but I know it won't look good. So I'm actually just going to go back into Talia, that gold color, and we're just going to put it in the inner corner here. And just see how that works. Now I could tell with a brush, this is not one for a brush, so I'm just going to take my finger and just dip on it. Oh. Yep. I'm hooked. I'm in love. So, let me go do my mascara and my eyeliner, and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. Okay guys, so here is our final looks. I used the Jeffree Star liquid lip in the shade Nathan, and I used the gloss in the shade Ice Cold to put over the top. Guys, this palette, it's worth your coin. It is so nice. I love how you can just do so many different things with it. I am obsessed with every single shimmer in the palette, and I'm honestly really excited to try some of the nudes, which is not up my alley at all. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Don't mind the 2 spots on my face, and I will see you guys soon with another review. Have a good night, everyone.